Hello everyone, it's Silver Kyle here, and today I'd like to talk about the PlayStation Vita. So the PS Vita has been out in Japan for about 2 weeks now. The sales numbers are in, and they're not looking very good. Just to give you a reference point, the 3DS, when it was launched, was seen as a weak handheld console launch. And just looking at the first week sales between the 3DS and the Vita, the 3DS was still beating the Vita by 45,000 units. During its second week, the 3DS is beating the Vita by 137,000 units. That's a big gap. And considering that the 3DS was already seen as a weak launch and the Vita is doing even worse already by the second week, 137,000 difference, that's big. And this also led the 3DS to having a huge price drop before the 6-month mark of its lifespan, which is it's just huge. Now, this might end up being a positive or a negative thing for the consumers in North America, for example, because we have not yet received the Vita. The Vita comes out on February 22nd, or if you get the early bundle, I think it's February 15th. So we might have a positive or a negative thing here. The positive one would be if they see that they have to do the price drop, so they drop this the price in Japan, and then before the system is even launched in North America, they drop the price, I don't know, $50 or something. So instead of the $250 or the $300 bundle, you can get the $200 or $250, something like that, which would be awesome for us. For one thing, it might bring up the sales in North America, and you wouldn't have any angry people that bought the system right from the beginning and had to pay like a large number, and then it goes down later on in the future, and then they're upset kind of what happened with the 3DS. If you drop the prices right from the beginning, you won't have anybody angry. The sales might go up because it's not as much. People are willing to fork out a certain amount, and if it's a little bit too high, they're like, I don't want to deal with that yet, because they might be waiting for a 3DS price drop. So that's the positive thing for us. If that happens, that they decide to do the price drop beforehand, awesome. That's only a good thing for us, and possibly a good thing for them because more people will buy the system. The negative side is if they don't do the price drop right away, then it's going to come to February 15th or February 22nd, and the people will, like me, I'm unsure if I want to get the system because I don't want to buy the system, and then 6 months down the road, they do the price drop because the sales once again flopped in North America. Well, not flopped. It's just they didn't do as well in North America, and then I'm stuck having paid like an extra $50. I bought the 3DS. I didn't buy it right at the beginning. I bought it a month before they announced that they were going to drop the price. So I paid the full, beginning price, and I just waited longer because I wanted more games, and I didn't think that I would have gotten my full worth out of the 3DS. So I kind of got screwed over in that aspect because if I would have just waited like a month more, I could have had the 3DS for a cheaper price. Now I'm kind of afraid of buying the Vita right from the get-go if they have it at the regular price, because a price drop might happen, and it looks like it actually will. For Japan, they almost have to at this point, if they had to drop that for the 3DS, and it's doing much worse than the 3DS, to get the Japanese market, they might have to do that. And if they don't do that for the North American, they want to see how well they'll do in North America. I don't think that's a good idea. If you're looking at what Japan did, and then in North America, we're still at a high price, and we didn't really buy the 3DS as much as Nintendo wanted us to. It just really sucks, and it's really scary because I want to get the first bundle, which is $300 in Canada here. If you get the $300 bundle, which is the $250 3G, I don't know, there's one that's Wi-Fi only. The least expensive one is the one that we're offered here in Canada, which is $250, and you get also a pouch for the like a case, and you also get Little Deviants, which is a game that comes along with it, and you get the game and Vita a week early, which is February 15th, and apparently I think that a lot of basically every other title that is coming out on February 22nd, you can buy on February 15th if you get this early bundle. So I was thinking of getting, the early bundle plus Uncharted, but if it's going to be at the same price that they're releasing right now, I'm kind of afraid that I might get screwed over later on down the road, and it'll be cheaper at some point. So it's just a very scary time of wondering what the heck is going to happen with the Vita and the price, and we kind of just have to wait now and see what they're going to do in Japan during the next month and a half before is released here in North America. Hopefully, they do a price drop right away and we don't have to deal with anything, and we can just be like, oh, we can relax now. They already did the price drop before it was released over here, and we don't have to worry about a price drop within the next 6 months and then getting screwed over in that sense. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you later.